Hi friends, in our earlier class we discussed the parts of speech. First three parts of speech we had discussed: noun, pronoun and verb. I told you we should not learn by heart the definitions or go through about the details. Just we should have a concept. Noun is nothing but any name. Pronouns are classified into three groups. They are known as persons. One who speaks is first person, the listener is second person, and all the others are third persons. Then coming to verb, a word which tells about a work is verb or status, being in the existence. And we also learnt in the class that every verb has three forms: V1, V2, V3. V1 is known as present form, V2 is known as past form, and V3 is past participle. And very frequently ing is added at the end of V1. It's known as present participle. We also discussed the other four sets of helping verbs. First one is be, second one is have, has, third one is do, does, and fourth one is shall, will, can, may, must. Now let's continue with the next part of speech, that is adjective. A, D, J, E, C, T, I, V. Usually D is not pronounced. We should not say adjective, we should say adjective, D silent. What is an adjective? What is an adjective? Is very simple. Any quality, any describing word about noun or pronoun. So, what is an adjective? The fourth part of speech is adjective. I have already told you there won't be any need of learning by heart the definitions. Describing words. Describing whom? Noun or pronoun. Noun or pronoun. Any word which tells something about a noun or pronoun is adjective. For example, he is tall. This word tall is telling the quality of he, it is pronoun. So this is adjective. So, in short, we can say a word which describes a noun or pronoun is adjective. Description in the sense, what description? Usually size, shape, color, number, quantity, or any quality. Any quality. She is clever. Clever is telling about she, adjective. I have a pen. A means one, adjective. The ball is old, adjective. So whatever the quality, in the sense I told you very clearly, size, shape, color, number, quantity, or any other quality which is about noun or pronoun is known as adjective. Let's go to next part of speech. Next one is adverb. This is a little complicated. Adverb. So what is adjective? You have an idea, then you can have a little idea on your own. What is adverb? Adverb is nothing but says something about verb. So I don't tell you very clearly now what is adverb. You have to understand with the example, with the help of the examples which I give, which I write on the board and I explain. With the help of that, we can come to a conclusion what is adverb. So I said you, he is fast. Look at the example and listen to me carefully. He is fast. Here, fast is telling about he. So this is adjective. Let's come to have another example. He runs fast. Here, if you understand, try to understand clearly, this word fast is not telling about he. It is telling about verb runs. Running is fast, not he. So, this is telling about verb, so this is known as adverb. Now, I give you another example. She runs very fast. Here, fast is telling about running only. How much fast? Very fast. This is also telling about verb only. So, this is adverb and this is telling about another. This is telling about verb and very is telling about another adverb. So this is also an adverb. So now here we came to know, here he is fast, that is adjective. Same word. He runs fast. This fast is telling not about he, it is telling about running, he is running. So this is adverb. She runs very fast. She runs fast. This word fast is telling about running only. So this is adverb. How much fast? Very fast. This very is telling about another adverb. So this is also adverb. Now I give you another example. I told you earlier he is fast. Suppose I want to tell he is very fast. So here he is fast. Fast is telling about he, so this is adjective. I told we had an example earlier. Now be a little careful. He is very fast. How is he? Fast. This is adjective, telling the quality of pronoun. How much fast? Very fast. This is telling, this very is telling about adjective, so it is known as adverb. Now let us have a conclusion with the examples of these 5. We can have a conclusion now. What is the conclusion in the first sentence? Fast word is telling about the pronoun, so that is adjective. In the second example, he runs fast, the same word, but it is telling something about verb. A word which tells something about verb is adverb. Now coming to third example, she runs very fast. She runs fast. How much fast? Very. This very word is telling about adverb, so this is also another adverb. Now coming to fourth one, he is fast. Of course, as per first one, adjective only. Very fast. This very word is telling about adjective, so we have to say that it is adverb. Now the conclusion is that a word which tells about verb is adverb. A word which tells about adjective is also adverb. A word which tells about another adverb is also adverb. This is the complication we should be a little careful. Once again I repeat, a word which tells about verb is adverb. A word which tells about an adjective also is adverb. A word which tells about another adverb is also adverb. So now, how can we define? I don't like to give definitions, but I want to tell you very clearly. 3 are there in this. 3 elements are there. A word which tells or in grammatical way modifies. We can use a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Another adverb. With the examples, you can have a very clear idea. An adverb is a word which tells a verb about a verb, modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Once again I repeat because it is a little complicated. An adverb is a word which tells about a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. That is adverb. Next, coming to next one, sixth one, preposition. Preposition, looking at the word itself we can understand. Preposition, generally it is positioned before nouns, before noun or pronoun. These are known as linking words. Linking words. These are known as linking words. Prepositions in English are used. Here we have a little confusion about prepositions. Prepositions are the words which will be linking the words in the sentences. Generally they are used before noun or pronoun or after verb. Usually these pronouns are used before noun. I give an example. నేను మీతో మాట్లాడుతున్నాను. నేను మీతో మాట్లాడుతున్నాను. I am sure that this sentence is translated into English in your own way by translating the same words into English. As you know, I am speaking to you or talking with you. Generally we should not use with. So that with or to is used before you. In Telugu the sentence is నేను నీతో మాట్లాడుతున్నాను. In English the sentence is I am not saying, I am talking you with. In that way we are not using. In Telugu preposition is used after noun, whereas in English it is used before noun or pronoun. That is why we should be a little careful when we use preposition. This is the thing. We will discuss these prepositions in detail after learning the structures, not now. Next, conjunction. What is a conjunction? Conjunction is nothing but a word which joins groups of words. A conjunction is nothing but a word which joins groups of words, usually and, but, or, etc. To join. I went out and came out. I went out, came out. These two are added with and. That is conjunction. I explained, but he did not understand. I explained, he didn't understand. The linking word is but. So the word which joins two parts of the sentence or a group of words is known as conjunction. Next, the last one is interjection. Interjection, we should be a little careful about spelling, not interjunction. Seventh one is conjunction and the last one is interjection. Sudden feelings, whatever the sudden feelings we express That is interjection. So a word which gives sudden feelings of a person at a particular situation is known as interjection. So what is it? Suddenly, if at all it is very good, what do we say? Oh, very nice. Wow, something we say. Amma ayyo, something we say in Telugu. Alas, we say in English. Very happy, hooray, we say in English. Oh, these are all interjections. So with this, we discussed all the parts of speech. First one is noun. Any name is noun. Second one is pronoun. What are the words we use in place of noun is pronoun. Third one is verb. It is very important in our English. It tells about the action or the situation or the status. It has three forms: V1, V2, V3, present, past, past participle, and ing form is known as present participle. And the fourth one is adjective, nothing but giving the quality of a noun or pronoun. Quality in the sense maybe shape, size, color, number, etc. Any other describing. And what is adverb? It is a little complicated. Adverb is a word which tells about verb, about adjective, about another adverb. This is the complication we have. Simply we cannot analyze. And the next one is preposition. Preposition is very important. In Telugu we may say avyayalu, vibhaktulu or something because they are linked. They are used to link the parts of the sentences, or generally they are used. Preposition itself, the name itself says that it is used before noun or pronoun or after verb. And the next one is conjunction. Conjunction is a word which will be joining the parts of sentences or group of words like but, and, or, etc. And the last one is interjection. Whatever the sudden feelings we express, whether it is Telugu or English, whatever the language, suddenly what do we say? When it is painful, we say something. When we are very happy, we jump up and down and say something. When it is surprising, we say something. I gave some examples because really our sudden feelings won't be in English because our mother tongue is Telugu. Our sudden feelings will be expressed in Telugu language only. But some examples are given like this, wow, alas, like that. With this we conclude our class. So we completed parts of speech. In our next class we go for structures. Have a nice day. Thank you.